Y'all, change of plans, change of plans. Somebody suggested something. I probably should have listened to him from jump. We're gonna see how it works out though. We're gonna go ahead and go for a lady in the Tahoe, man. I got an 80. I'm gonna have him look at it, go through it, find out what's up with it, and then from there I'm gonna go ahead and slap it in the truck, man. The heck with this 4L65E. One being is 18 to 2400 to rebuild it. Now, is this gonna be a tow pig? I wasn't planning on it, but if I'm gonna put the 80E in here, then I'm gonna go ahead and not now, but I'm pulling this rear end back out. It's got the 342. I'm going 373, pulling that out, and then we're gonna do it like that, man. We're gonna do it like that. So let me flip this thing around. The carry-all from Harbor Freight, man, not a bad purchase. I'm telling you. But you got to me, anywhere it bolts up at, weld those joints. Anywhere it bolts up, weld those joints so it won't flex like it, like a madman. What I'm gonna go do now is I'm gonna slide this over. I may even take it off. I ain't gonna worry about it, man. This transmission's been out before. I'm seeing numbers on it now. Anyway, for something he can't do with that 4L80E, I'm gonna just drop it off. You know what I'm saying? Have him go through it. I don't want nothing special, just for it to work. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't hurt to have a little 18, 2200 stall. I don't have a cam or nothing, but I may do it later. Who knows? But for the most part, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off. We're gonna go get this 80E, yo. All right, yo. Get that heavy sunboat loaded up. Heavy. Y'all remember, this is the 4L80E that I purchased from Blanco that didn't have a part. So I definitely want to get this looked at, regardless whether or not I'm gonna put it in here. Because I'm looking online, it says I need to get a TCM from a Express Band 4.8. Is the only thing that came out with the 80E after 08. Everything else was 6L80. So, man, I'm learning about this stuff, man. I'm learning. I would never guess that 80, they would discontinue the 80E just to put a 6L80E in it. That's something I'm not interested in doing. Because for one, it's too bulky. Two, size 105.3. I don't know if y'all into these little carry-alongs, whatever you want to call them. Carry-ons in the back of your vehicle. I like it. Don't like it though. Some straps. El Cheapo Strapo. I hope y'all can hear me. I ain't got my microphone on me today. But like I said, I really don't even feel like messing with this 65E, to be honest. But that ain't the case. But we do have 80E loaded. 65E loaded, and we're not inside the vehicle. I do got an oil leak or something. Well, I ain't gonna say I'll say it's the transmission, because look at the film on that back glass. I've never had that problem until I changed the transmission. Never. So that's gotta be it. 80E's loaded. He's supposed to be, this little rack's supposed to be good for 1,000 pounds. Strap down. We'll see. You know what I'm saying? While I'm deciding on what to do, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more homework on whether or not this is gonna work. They're talking about a $25 TCM controller. Like I said, I got another TCM. I don't know what. I gotta look at the numbers. I do remember that. I do remember them saying something about the numbers being the right TCM for 4L80E. But $45 off eBay. So, worst come to worst, we got a transmission TCM 4L80E. Repin it. They say they do it all the time. It's nothing new. But all the threads that I'm reading are like 2010, 2012. So hopefully somebody's done it and can chime in, man. That ain't using Terminator X. We know Terminator X will do what they want to get done. Man, I can't stand a fly. A fly is about as bad as a pickle. It serves no purpose. But yeah, so let me jump off here. I'm gonna message my transmission guy and see what happens, man. Yo, appreciate y'all that was in the live, man. In the live. MC, I got my specs, man. I don't need them right now, but I got my specs. So, hey, man. So, I just got word that we got a 4L65E. We got a 4L65E for that thing right there. It's 4L65E for that thing right there. So, that's what we're gonna do. I do still have, let me see, the 4L80 right there. And the 4L65E beside it. Let's see. Y'all see it? I got the 4L80 and the 65 right there beside it. So the 80 is going to get looked at. We got to get the park put in there, man. We got to get the park put in the 80 because that'll be a good transmission to hold on to. Matter of fact, it might be the one that we'll use on the 6.2 and the box Chevy build, right? Why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not? Why not use that 80? But I'm gonna try to do something. Before I do, I want to make sure that what I'm saying is right. I don't want to give y'all no misinformation because I possibly have already done that anyway. So my fault if I have. But we like I said, we got the 4L65E. Boom, that's a plus. We're gonna go ahead and go pick that up. Head to the shop. We got another surprise jump in there. Nothing. Look, hold on. There's the 65E, the old one. We got to drop him off as a core. So we definitely got some things moving. I've lost some keys, man. I've looked for some keys for about 4 days now, and I can't find these keys nowhere. I gotta have them. That's where the cookie crumbles. All right, let's look at something. Here. Y'all all familiar with, most of y'all familiar with the Gen 3 ECM and the difference between the Gen 4 and the Gen 3 ECM. Here is, I'm gonna show you. Here is the Gen 4 ECM. It's a lot smaller, right? And then right behind it, right here, which is supposed to be on a bracket, I moved it because I was, put a ground on it. I thought it was something else going on with my trans controller, but this is the trans controller. Separate. It's not together. It's not the same. Here's a spare trans controller I have. There's some numbers. There's some certain numbers that you can have, and these will work with the 4L80E. You got to do a little bit of pin outs and all this other stuff that I was saying. Something else has got to happen there, but that's it. That's that. Y'all, let me shut this down. Let's see if we can at a different ECM. So this is a trans controller. TCM is what they call it. This is a TCM. And it could be for a front wheel drive car. It could be for a rear wheel drive car because they work that way. You know what I'm saying? All right, there's the numbers you run with the TCM. And look, here is the wiring harness plug-in for the TCM. Right there. When you do a harness, sometimes this is not even on. If you're going TEH 350, you don't need all this. You know what I mean? You're gonna just take this all out the mix. But let me see, and it locks in. It locks in. It goes. It only fits a certain way. It only goes a certain way, like this, so, and then you pull this back. You pull this back, and it's locked in. Locked in, like the old style. The TCM, like I'm saying, this is a transmission controller. It is made inside the ECM, electronic control module. I think that's what they say. It is made inside there on the older stuff. It's 06 and back, some 07. Yes, 07. So definitely. Alright, it says GTO on it. You can probably run the numbers and verify what it is. It's a it's a ECM for another Gen 4, Gen 3, Gen 4 setup. And then it has TCM built in it. It has a transmission control built in it. So that's what I'm saying. There's a whole lot of going on in these years, man, where, like I said, the Gen 3 stuff had TCM built in it. Gen 4 stuff had the TCM built in it. And then you had the other Gen 4, like what I got going on right here, the TCM is not built in. So the big swap and change and swap of things. So we don't know. We'll have to verify and see. Because I'm gonna take you to another ECM that is opposite of this. It has two, but it don't have a controller. So, you know, it's a whole bunch of craziness. I don't have a harness for none of this stuff. It's just stuff I've collected over the time, man. Over time. So if anybody can chime in on the true differences of all these, hey, I'm all ears, man. But what I'm telling you is the obvious. External transmission controller, internal transmission controller, ECM controller. Alright, here y'all go. And here goes the other ECM. And this is going to be the stock. This is going to be similar. I can't say the stock, J1, J2, the stock of my 07. It's going to be just like what my 07 is. I can't tell you for sure what this is or what it come out of unless I run the numbers. This is what they call the E38 ECM. E38 ECM, just like I said, Gen 4 stuff, definitely tunes different. Of course, you see how much different it is. This is the one that's going to actually have the separate transmission controller. I did a swap for a guy with one of these, and we never had to mess with the transmission controller stuff at all because he went TH 350. You on my videos, my older videos, look for that green Nova. It's 1970 green Nova. That was this. It was this setup here, and he ended up going with, like I said, a TH 350 with the build, and that was cool. So this is the difference here. It's the E38 ECM. The other ones is going to be, or ECM PCM is going to be a 401 P. Is it a P? Let me see. I don't know if I have any more with me. I don't think I do. Hold on. All right, blue green. This is a blue green drive-by-wire stuff, original. It has the transmission controllers in it. It's the older Gen 3 stuff. You know, I don't know if any of this even computes or makes any sense to even go over it. You know what I mean? This stuff's been around for a while. I'm repeating probably something somebody's already done talked about for a while already. But this is going to be your drive-by-wire setup, which is Gen 3. This will work all the way up to 2006, maybe 2007. I had a 2007 Envoy engine that had this in it. So, yes, so it'll work all the way up to that. but this is a different style, and it has the transmission controllers internally. Yo, I say all that to say this. Do I go 4L80E? 4L60E? 4L65E? Do I change it from the 4L65E to a 4L80E trans controller? Do I go back to a 4L65E and call it good? There's so many different options. So much I don't know about this. Man, there's so much I don't know about this. There's so much that I don't know. And so looks like I'm just gonna go 4L65E. I got another 4L65E. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and put in. And I'm gonna call it good. The 4L80E is gonna get looked at. The old 4L65E is gonna be turned over for a core. The 4L60 that's in it's gonna be replaced with the 4L65E. So that's what we're coming up with, y'all. Sorry, this has been a long, drawn out process, man. Like I said, I'm learning. And if anybody has any experience with doing the 4L80E with Gen 4 TCM controls, man, chime in. I'm wanting to try to learn something there, man, because I want to use that same process and when I start that the box Chevy build with the 6.2. I want to use the 4L80E behind it for sure. So if y'all don't mind, give me a shout, give me a holler. You know. Appreciate y'all rocking with me. Appreciate y'all watching. Like I said, you got any information for me, man, hit me up on the IG, swapsperformance.71 or swapsperformance, _.71. I think it's _71. Or hit the email at swapsandstuff@yahoo.com. Swaps and stuff. Swaps and stuff. Yes, sir. So y'all just hit me up, man. Give me a shout if y'all got any information on that, man. Because I'm curious. I'm curious, man. And I know somebody's done it. Like I said, all the other threads I was reading was 2012, 2010. It's been done. Had to be. It's been done. I watched a couple of videos on YouTube with it, and you know, they're not necessarily saying exactly which way they went with it to control it. I mean, they might have had Terminator X to begin with. So y'all be easy.
Yeah, swaps and stuff, rims big as monster trucks, wide harnesses, yeah boy we stock them up. Hit subscribe so you know you stay in the loop. Hit the bell, new videos coming soon. Yeah, swaps and stuff, rims big as monster trucks, wide harnesses, yeah boy we stock them up. Hit subscribe so you know you stay in the loop. Hit the bell, new videos coming soon.